This segment is brought to you by Cypress Stop, home of the happy customer.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Buy Time. Harry McCullough here. We're going to spend a couple segments talking about one of the cooler things in our area, and that's the Regional Military Museum. Of course, that's located on Barrow Street, but big weekends. Look, it's September now, September 11th, will be Patriots Day and September 11th, Remembrance Day. And here to talk more about it is a couple of folks from the museum. Linda Terrio down at the end is... she's the secretary for the Military Museum. Riley Groh is the president, and Gabe Rivera is a tour guide, or Addison? How do you say that?
A docent.
A docent. A docent.
Well, just docent.
I'm learning new words.
Docent.
A docent, okay. But basically a tour guide, and you're going to be doing the new 9/11 project as well. Let's first start talking, Riley, about Patriots Day and what we're going to be doing.
Well, as you said, Patriots Day, September 11th. We're going to have open house, no admission. It's free admission from 10 to 2. Tour guides will be available in different areas. And of course, we have a gift shop that is going to be open, and information tables will be available. So we like to honor the people that, those that passed away during 9/11, and of course the workers and the people at firemen and EMs that went there. So that is what we're going to do.
Yeah, so 10 to 2 is the time to be there. Free to get in there. It's always, I mean, it's never absorbent. You know, you can afford a trip to the museum, and like I say, it's a great asset to our community. How big a deal is Patriots Day over there, Linda?
Well, we had it last year, so this is our second time, and you never know. We had over 100 people last year, but it works out nicely because you come in as you please, you leave when you please. Mm-hmm. And but at that time, from 10 to 2, we'll have tour guides there.
Yeah.
But we open till 4.
Yeah, so we're introducing Gabe, right?
That's correct. He's new. He's a true volunteer, and look at his age.
Yeah.
What a blessing.
Gabe, what got you into this?
Well, a long time ago, just kind of started getting an interest in military history, and I worked up at the Military Museum in Ruston, Louisiana, when I was at Louisiana Tech, and came down here, found out about the museum, and wanted to come volunteer.
Mm-hmm. And how's the experience been? How long you been here?
About 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's been a good time. Get to handle a lot of artifacts and look around at some really good, interesting stuff.
Yeah. Riley, how's the summer been for the museum?
Well, it's been great. What you said, 21?
Yeah, we got 21 since January. We have 21 countries so far, and 33 states that's been in the museum since January. Of course, summertime's a little different. You know, now school started,
Right.
but it's picking back up.
Now, when you talk about those travelers that have come in from those
Correct.
countries and those states,
Correct.
do you find they do like a doubleheader when they go to New Orleans and they come down here as
Oh,
well?
most definitely.
Yeah.
And they always asking us for a good place to eat.
Yeah.
What's unique about our museum or the parish's museum? Because you got to remember, the people in the
region,
parish
yeah.
are the one that really owns that museum because they pay the bills. Is that we're not just World War II. And we have a lot of local people that was in the service that we have write-ups on them and pictures and medals of that they won and stuff like that. So it's a unique, to me it's unique. I've only been there 10 years, but it's something that especially the younger generation needs to see what the people went through during World War II, because even the wives were left alone, you might say.
Right.
People don't realize we had 44 German prisoners here cutting cane.
Right.
Because there was nobody left to cut cane. Stuff like this, you see, and of course we had the blimps, the U-boats, You had U-boats, submarines. They had anywhere from 50 to 45 to 50 U-boats, German U-boats in the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean. People don't
We
realize
could
that.
do a segment
Oh, yeah.
just on the
Yes.
prisoners of
Well,
war.
people down at Bayou were kind of trading and feeding or whatever, you know.
They
and
even
guys-
let the prisoners rock their babies.
Yeah, right.
Because they miss their children. And we have a segment at the museum that's all on the wall. One of them, Mr. Otto, was a painter, and he painted a local lady, but that's for another story.
Yeah. I go through Franklin from time to time, and there's a German, I guess, prisoner of war camp or whatever. And yeah, you don't realize how close it was here.
It's
You know, we think it was
amazing.
just over there, you know?
Nichols just done a study on that. I don't know if you're aware of that,
Uh,
on prisoner of wars.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing what they come up with.
Really, really exciting. And yeah, a different time, a different generation. Unfortunately, we don't have many of those guys left, you know? I mean, if you think about it, 41, you had to be probably 18 to get in. So you were probably born in the 20s. So yeah, you're close to 100 or over 100.
yeah.
Over 100.
So a lot of those folks. And yeah, it's never a bad thing to remember those guys and the sacrifices they made. Look, we were just coming off a depression, right? And you go into the war and all of that. So it was a different generation, a different time. So we're going to take a break. When we come back, I want to get all of y'all talking about what's happening, the new exhibits, and what's on the horizon for the museum. We'll be right back on this edition of Bite Time.
This segment was brought to you by Cypress Stop, home of the happy customer.
All right, welcome back to Bayou Time. We're talking about the Regional Military Museum, and of course, they'll have a big open house on Patriots Day, and that's September 11th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Free admission and free tours around the museum. So cool here. We're joined by Linda Terry O'Reilly Grow and Gabriel Rivera. So let's talk about some of the new exhibits, and I guess we were most excited about a half track.
Right, a half track. A half track is a truck that has front wheels, tires, rubber tires, but in the back it has a track like a tank, and it is very. It has 3 machine guns on it. It carries 12 men, and it's built out of steel, not just.
This is a picture of it, right?
Yes, there's a picture of it right there. And that you're looking at where it says USA, that's 1/4-inch steel that's on there. And it is really something. We just acquired it. I don't think you're going to see too many. I spent 2 years in the service, never knew what a half track was.
That's so cool. You were pointing out that the front part is if you come across a ditch or something where,
Right,
you know,
yes.
there used to be a weapon that first thing they do is dig trenches, right? But
Right.
this will
Well,
go over a trench like
It's
that.
a roller that'll you just roll right over the ditch. Is what happens.
That's so cool. And so, Linda, you got other exhibits. Pearl Harbor, I guess, is always remembrance. And
Yeah, well, we have, and we sent a picture of it. We have the on display, and people are really amazed about it. It's a souvenir off of a Japanese Zero fighter plane that was shot down over Bellows Field in Hawaii during Pearl Harbor.
Wow.
And the parents of the soldier lived in Houma. The guy that found it, the parents lived here in Houma, and we were looking up what was the last name. We didn't get to that yet. We got busy. But we have a relic that lives Day of Infamy.
Right.
That's
Wow.
amazing we have that. People are amazed at that little piece right there.
Yeah. No.
Comes off of a Japanese plane.
That is amazing, and it's amazing when you ever go out to Pearl Harbor to see the
love
oil
to
still
go
coming
there.
up from the tanker.
With that
you know.
said, we're bringing back the remembrance of Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor has kind of been forgotten. The day that we're going to remember Pearl Harbor is going to be on Saturday, December the 6th. And we're fortunate to have this Lieutenant Colonel Clifford Palmer that has a 25-year career in the Air Force, but yet he still wears his uniform today.
Oh, yeah.
He's a retiree, but continues to serve in his uniform as a liaison with the Air Force Academy. And he's right there in Baton Rouge.
Wow, that's so cool, and what a great career. that the military can be and provide for a lot of
Now,
people.
on that day, we open at 10, but he will start speaking at 11, and we will also have a light lunch that day.
I got you. And then Gabe, so you're tour guide now, a docent, and tell me about what you're learning, and you're going to be with the 9/11 portion, right?
Yes, sir. I'll be in a little section where we have a multitude of rifles on display.
Yeah, that's right.
Primarily American. We have 1903s and one carbines and one Garands, all the way from the early World War I rifles up to what we used in World War II. And we also have Japanese Arisakas, swords, and as well as German Gewehrs.
Yeah.
There are a lot of very unique rifles that you can see, and you don't always really get to see it in person.
Those, when you get weapons like that, do they come in permanently, or is that coming, people get
Some of them are loaned. You loan us the weapon, you put your name down, you can come back and get it anytime you want. But if you pass away and there's no other name, we claim it. But we're not taking loans anymore.
Sure.
But we have enough weapons that, and all our weapons, the firing pins are taken out. You cannot fire them.
But we won't refuse any that come at the door.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I got you.
Now,
you
another
you
thing-
got a
another
command
thing-
car, right? Was another one you were talking about, a command car?
A command car. I'm not too familiar with a command car, what exactly it was used for, but I guess it was used for people that was in command.
Command, right?
Generals, yeah.
Yeah, it was Patton. I think we see those
You know,
guys.
in my time that I served, the Jeep and the 2.5 tons is what I was involved with because I was in a classified communications center. And
Would that be the deuce and a half?
that's a deuce
We
and a
have
half,
one.
right?
Oh, okay.
Can you believe we
Yeah,
have?
we have one.
It's amazing.
But another thing that I want to mention is my volunteers, or the volunteers to the museum. They're not my volunteers. But if it wouldn't be for the volunteers, we wouldn't have a museum. We have one paid gentleman that takes care of all the artifacts, does a great job with it, knows what he's doing. And the rest of us are volunteers. And without them, you wouldn't have a museum. So thank you, volunteers.
Absolutely. Like I say, such an asset to our community to have a place like this to
We
go.
have a wonderful-
School kids can go.
We have wonderful volunteers.
Another thing I'd like to mention that a lot of people don't realize, and you can come see it, is the first plane that was ever called Air Force One sits in our new museum. It belonged to, I want to say general, but President Eisenhower.
Right.
A lot of people don't realize President Eisenhower was the only 5-star general we ever had.
Right.
There was never another 5-star general. So, but that we have his plane.
So that was the
There's two
first
of them.
Air Force One.
It was first
First
designated
named.
Air Force
Right.
One because it was just used in the United States
Sure.
now. See, you still had the big one,
Right.
but
Yeah, now we get one from like Dubai or something.
yeah.
Yeah, we did.
So, but really cool. Well, guys, thanks so much. Again, it'll be on Patriots Day, September 11th from 10 to 2 p.m. Thank y'all for joining
Thank you.
Thank you.
us. All right, we'll be right back with
All
Bite
right.
Time right after this.
This segment was brought to you by Barker Honda. It's better at Barker.